Welcome. In this video, my buddy and I ascend 3 peaks, Crystal, Pacific, and Atlantic, all 13ers and Centennials, meaning top 100 tallest peaks of Colorado. For this 3-peak combo, we started from the Mayflower Gulch trailhead. We chose to tackle Crystal Peak first, which meant bushwhacking through willows to start the day. We quickly popped onto a tundra field and could finally see our first summit objective, which was pretty straightforward. We had all 3 peaks to ourselves the entire day. In contrast, we scoped about a dozen people on the 14er Quandary, which was nearby. From Crystal, we made our way back across the saddle to Pacific Peak, which is just 50 feet shy of being a 14er. We wondered if the summit notch would pose a challenge, but as with most peaks, the route reveals itself as you get closer. This was an engaging scramble for the last 30 or 40 feet. We spent a bit more time on this summit to have a proper snack. Jeremy was even able to FaceTime with his family briefly. More rock, talus, and boulders to tiptoe our way through as we cruised across the wind-blown saddle between Pacific and Atlantic. Amid the vast expanse of rock was the occasional pop of shiny white quartz and hardy red succulents of some kind. These are the small things that keep my mind distracted and entertained. The summit of Atlantic was pretty straightforward, and we took time for one more refuel before the descent along the ridgeline. We could pretty well see the valley where we parked, but still had to choose an appropriate line down so as to not get cliffed out. As we hopped and twisted our way down the steep slope, we were startled by a mountain goat and its kid. The adult ignored us while the curious little goat walked right up to us. As cute as the animal was, I knew if I got too close, the mother goat could bound down in a split second and speed up my descent to the valley floor with her horns. So I kept my distance. Down in the valley, we explored the old mining ruins and cabins in Mayflower Gulch. Just when I think I've done something extreme, I think of the old miners that likely spent months or even years in this environment just to make a buck. The 3-peak combo took us about 7.5 hours for about 7.5 miles of hiking, a pace of about 1 mile per hour including stops. That's number 65 for me on my quest for 100. Can't wait for the next mini adventure.